Hello guys, welcome to Buddy Developers. I hope we are live now. Let me have a quick look again. Okay, seems all good. We are live. We are live now. Okay, so welcome to Buddy Developers. I'm Naveen, and in this live session, we're going to discuss all about a plugin called UsersWP. It's a geodirectory plugin. It's a plugin created by the company called IOCode, the company behind the product geodirectory. So in this live session, we will see what this plugin do and what are the different settings that this plugin provide and many other things that we can uh, you know see about this plugin. So this live session is all about UsersWP. So if you type UsersWP in Google, this is the website that talk about this product, and this is the plugin page. Let me have a look if connection is proper. Okay, seems all good. Okay, so I think we are back now. So guys, so here we are discussing about the plugin called UsersWP, and so basically this plugin is, as the names suggest here, that this plugin provide you front end login and user registration option, and also it provide user profile and member directory. So basically what I can say that if you're owning a WordPress site and you want your users to register and log into your website, then UsersWP is a great plugin that can help you to create registration form, login form, user profile, user account, and it also provide option related to handling the emails that get sent to user. Apart from these, UsersWP also have add-ons. You can go to their site userswp.io, and in the add-on section you can check there are different add-on that this plugin have that enhance the functionality of this plugin, like this front-end post, user private message, restrict user sign up, bb press custom user profile. So it's like, if you know about the plugin called BuddyPress or a platform called BuddyBoss platform, so those two plugin provide a social networking kind of feature in WordPress. So somewhere if you use the users WP along with its add-on, then it provide a social networking kind of features, like you can create groups by using this add-on. You can buy these individual add-ons or you can go for their membership. And I can see here that summer sale is going on, 35% off on everything. So in this particular live session, we will go through with this plugin, and we will check different settings in a live site, or maybe in a site, but you can see it live here when I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing I will do is I will create a site. This is my local host, so I will create a site. Let's name it UsersWP demo. We'll call it preferred. Let's create the users admin user login. Meanwhile, if anybody checking this live session, please say hi in the comment section so that um, this live can get some hype, and maybe I will get us. I will. It will inspire me to motivate me. Okay, so the site is creating. This is localhost, local by Flywheel. So if you are someone who wants to create their WordPress website or something, and they just want to test something on their localhost, then they can use this software called local by Flywheel. So basically, local by Flywheel will help you to create a WordPress site, a simple WordPress site on your local host, on your desktop. It is not a live site, it is just for you to test something that you want to test or something. Okay, so this is the software, it's loading. This software called local WP, earlier it was called local by Flywheel, so now it's local WP. You can install it, and it basically provide you this option through which you can create a site on your local host. It's taking some time, I don't know why. Meanwhile, I see uh, there are a few people checking this live session. Please say hi in the comment section so that we can connect. Okay, so meanwhile this process is happening here, this website is setting up. Yeah, okay, it is done. Okay, so the website is done, and this is the local by Flywheel localhost environment, and this is my site. I can start and stop this site, but right now it is start. So I will go and click on this open site link. When I click on open site, this is the simple WordPress website you can see with default WordPress theme. Now I'll go to the WP admin of this site by clicking on this link here. So it's great software to test something on localhost. Okay, so it is not auto login, but if you want auto login, you can just click here. just enable this option, select the user, admin user that you have. Okay, for now I think for the first time I will have to log in here. Okay, yeah, it got the login now. So from next time you can just simply click on WP admin and it will auto login in the website because we have enabled this feature. Okay, so this is a simple WordPress website, and in this WordPress website, if I check the plugin section, you see there is no plugin, and in the theme section there is this default theme. So the first thing which I will do is I will go here and install a theme. Let's install Astra theme maybe. Yes, Astra theme is good. Okay, it's we have some signal issue here in the stream. Let's wait for some time. Okay, so the internet connection is good. I don't know why it is taking having issue. Just refresh the page once. Okay, so now the connection seems fine. Let's proceed further. So here in this site we have installed and activated Astra theme. I will activate this theme. And now the next thing is we will install the UsersWP plugin. For that I will go here in plugins, add new, and here let's search for the plugin called UsersWP. Okay, you see there are two different plugins created by IOCode. This is the UsersWP and it is the add-on, free add-on of UsersWP called UsersWP Recaptcha. So I will just install this one, no reCAPTCHA for now. There is this social login plugin too, it is also free. So I'm just installing this one, the default one, and we'll check the other ones sometime later. Okay, so I have activated this plugin here, and this is the setup wizard. Let's go, click on let's go, and then it says to enable anyone can register. So we have to enable this option, so only then user can register from the front end. So by default this option is disabled in WordPress, any WordPress site. By default it is disabled. We have to enable it in WordPress too. So UsersWP providing us a easy option here to enable this option. So okay, we enabled it. How will you use UsersWP? Login, registration, user profile, or member listing? We says we need it for all three options. Then it says to install the menus. Let's just install the menus too. And it want to create some dummy users. um, in a live site we don't need it, but since we are showing it your demo here, I'm showing you a demo here, we might need some users, some dummy users, so that we can see the member directory filled up with some users. Okay, so let's create some users. It says all the user have this password, so I will just copy this password somewhere here. Okay, so all the users has been set up, the demo users. Now we'll click on next. It says to enable iCode Connect. So it is needed when if you are using the paid add-on of UsersWP, but so that it help you to connect the membership. But for now we don't need it, and it also give us option of social login and reCAPTCHA, but for now I don't need it. In the future videos we can discuss them, but for now just we are just checking UsersWP plugin. Okay, so we are done with the setup here. I will go to WordPress dashboard, and in the dashboard you see below the user you have the UsersWP plugin. Okay, so this is the section, this is the tab where all the UsersWP plugin related setting will resides. Let me quickly have a look at live stream if we are running all right. Okay, so the stream is going good. So if anybody is checking, I see few users are checking the stream right now. So if anybody is checking, say hi in the comment section so that we can connect here. Okay, so now I will just refresh the front end to see how the site looks right now with default, or not with the Astra theme, because we have activated it. So this is the home page of this website, and if I click on users menu here, you see these all are dummy users except this admin, all are dummy users. So this is how the member directory, the in while setting up UsersWP we have selected that we are going to use UsersWP as a member directory. So similarly you see here a page users where you can find all the users of your website, or people can find all the members of the website. Even I can check the profile of the other users. So it's like if you are creating a social network kind of platform in WordPress, then this feature is really helpful. You can allow users to check other users profile, and you can also provide them an option to add this user as friend. Users will have add-on for that. Here we have seen the add-on, friends add-on, that allow you to friends. See this friends add-on, it allow you to two members of the website to be a friend of each other, like we do in Facebook similarly. Okay, now in the profile menu, if I click on profile, so here this is all the users profile. Right now it says no tab. We will set it up, we will see how we can do different things here. In the account page, user can edit their profile, change their password, and set the preferences for notification that they will get or not. They can set their privacy, they can log out from here, and you have this logout button. And if I check the same website in as a non-logged in user, so for the non-logged in users, you see the menu option how they got changed. You see here, as a logged in user you see following menu, but as a non-logged in user you see users menu, where people can see all the members, registered member of this website. They have this register button which allow them to register to the website. They have this login button which allow them to log into the website. They have forget password, but there is no profile or account link you're seeing here. So this is all these things is managed by UsersWP. Stream is going good, everything is good, I think connection is good. I will request all the members who is checking this videos, this live session, say hi in the comment section so that I can connect with you guys and we can create an interactive live session. So I'm new to this all live thing, so I'm just, you know, just improving myself to be better in this live streams thing. So if you are checking this video and if you have any question, any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section or in the chat of this live stream, and I will keep on checking this live stream comments in between so that I can answer you guys. Okay, so when you install UsersWP plugin, you get this tab, UsersWP, and inside this tab, all the UsersWP plugin related setting will be resides. So in the first tab, you see the setting. In the first tab of UsersWP, you see all the settings. Okay, so here it lists all the pages that is for UsersWP or that is related to UsersWP, like this profile page. So this is the profile page that we are checking in the front end. When somebody click on their profile link, they will see their profile. I'm logged in as admin. If I click on this profile page, I will be on this page where I can see my profile. Okay, so you can change the layout of this profile page by editing this page from here. So when you will click edit page, you will move to the profile edit page, and from here you can edit the profile page content. So like what I will do here is, you see here in the classic editor, we by default this shortcode is added called UsersWP profile. So I'll just remove everything and I'll say this is user profile page. Okay, so now if I refresh the profile page in the front end, you see it says this is users profile page. So everything that is reflected in user profile is coming from this particular page, and you can change the content of this page through shortcodes. So I will click on this plus icon here. You can also click on here, and let's search for UWP. You see all the UWP, that shortcodes or blocks that start with UWP, are part of users WP, where it says registration form, login form, profile. So since it's a profile page, I will go for profile shortcode. Okay, so it says the profile tab, profile. I will click on profile. Okay, and you know, when I say user profile, it display complete profile, but you also have option here. You can see users profile header, which will only display this particular header. User profile social, which will display the social links related to user. User profile tab, it will only display the tab that is inside the profile. And similarly, you have the cover image, you have the profile section, you have profile action. So if you want to customize everything, then you have all the shortcodes related to profile here. So I'm just using the combine one, the users WP profile block, which combine all the blocks. You can see here it combine all the blocks together. I will just save it, and now I'll refresh the profile page here. This is how it looks. It also give me option for greedy menu. So it is required or it is needed when there are multiple tabs, but for now it doesn't make any sense, but still I'm enabling it. So if I refresh, nothing will be changed it because it's for large menu. Okay, so this is how basically you can edit the user profile page using UsersWP. Similarly, you have other option like you can go for editing register form. If you want to add anything to the register form, from here you can edit the page, and everything that you will write in this register page by editing it will be reflected in the register page in the front end. Similarly for other pages. Okay, then in the general setting you have other setting related to registration, related to login. Like you can check all the options by your own. These are pretty basic one. Like you can mention the security of password, security for username, how long how many character the username should have, how many character the password should have, or something like that. You can mention them here. The login setting is for login form. You can set here after login where you want the users to be redirected. Do you want the WP admin access? WP admin access, when I say like you see admin bar here, and you know that user can go back in the dashboard from here. But if you want to disable this option for subscriber or for any other role, then you can mention those settings here. Log out redirecting, where will the user go after log out? Okay, so you have different options here. Similarly, you have other options for other thing. In the developer tab, by default you see the bootstrap design is active. So there are two design of users WP. Legacy one is outdated, bootstrap is the latest one, and it use bootstrap CSS and everything, CSS classes and everything, so it looks good compared to the legacy design. Okay, so in the redirect tab, Stream is going good. I think connection is good. So again, if anybody checking this stream, say hi in the live chat so that we can connect together. Okay, so in the redirect tab, you see all the setting related to redirect, like where will the user redirect it after login, and it is mentioned based on the user role. You see administrator, where will the administrator will be redirected after login, where will be the editor will redirect it, author, contributor, subscriber. You can mention all those things here. If you want subscriber to be redirected to their profile page, but you want admin after login should redirect it to WP admin page to the dashboard, then you can set it here. In the email tab, you see all the settings related to email. So you have two sub tab here. You have users email, you have admin email. Users email are the email that gets sent to users when they register for the first time or something like that. So for example, WP new user notification, whenever a new user is registered, what will they get? They will get their reset password link, and you can change the template of these emails from here, from the email tab. So these are all the emails. Don't forget to click on this show advanced button to see the email template. So you see different email like a registration success email. After successful registration, this email get fired. You have other email called forget password email, which will be fired after user reset their password. Okay, so similarly you have this admin email section where all the emails that get sent to admin during user registration process, you can manage the template of those emails from here. You have this import export section from where you can export your users. Okay, minimum entries per CSV file, we see 100. Okay, the maximum number of entries per CSV file default is 5000. Interesting, it is not showing anything. Let's click on export. Okay, when I say export and when I download the CSV file and just open up. Okay, so you see here all the email, all the users that are registered in my site, I exported them all through this export CSV section. Similarly, you can import the new users, and you have setting here related to import export the setting. You can also export entire settings of this UsersWP plugin if you want to migrate all the settings of this users that you have done for UsersWP in this site to some other site. You can export it here and import it in that site. In the add-on section, you see all the add-ons related to geo directory, but it says please select an add-on to view its setting. Check the list of add-ons. Okay, so when you will activate the UsersWP add-on, then only then the add-on tab will appear here. For now we are not using as any add-on, so nothing is visible here. In the uninstall tab, if you want to uninstall this particular plugin, UsersWP plugin, so it allow you to in option which says remove all the data on uninstall. So I don't recommend to check it, because otherwise it might remove the users too that got registered. I don't think it will remove users, but it will remove all the other setting related to emails, related to pages or something. So it's up to you. If you want to clean up your website, only then enable this option, otherwise no need. So the next step is form builder. It is very interesting, I will tell you. Let me check the live stream health. Everything is good. Okay. And health is good. Maybe you guys can hear me properly here. And if anybody checking this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and for any question you can just tell me in the comment section, or maybe in the this live chat section. I will reply to them and say hi so that we can connect here on the live stream. Okay. So in this form builder setting of UsersWP, um, I'm saying it is very interesting because it allow you to create or edit the registration field from this setting. Okay. So let me open up the okay, so I'll just copy it and open incognito window so that we can see how the non-logged in user view appear. Okay, so this is how non-logged in users see the website. If I click on register, this is the registration form that you see. So suppose you want to create one more field in this registration form. You want to create a field of gender. In that case you need checkbox, or maybe you want to create a field of date of birth. So let's suppose you want to create a field of date of birth. In that case I will just click on, because it's a pre-made field here. You want to add a field of mobile phone, you can add it here. Or if any field is not there, you can even create your own field by through this standard custom field, whether it's a text field, date field, text area field, time field. You can create it from here. So I'm just using their pre-made field. So I will just click date of birth. I need date of birth, I will just save it. I need mobile number, I will save it. I need GDPR policy page, I will just save it. I want to show terms and condition to the user, I will just save it. I also want the social media profile, I want website to be displayed, I want Twitter link to be displayed, I want LinkedIn to be displayed, I want Instagram link to be displayed. Okay, so I have added all the field. Let's check them one by one now. Okay, so if I click on this date of birth field, in this date of birth field you have an option called show advanced. I will click on show advanced, and here you see you have the field description option, you have placeholder option. If you want to create this field for admin only, you can check it here. Is it public or not? It is public. It's a public, should be visible all. You can set the default value here. You can change the icon of this field, and in the option here you should not forget it, include this field in registration form. If you want to enable or include this date of birth field for the registration form, you have to select it here, include this field in registration form. Then this field will be displayed here in the registration form, and it will also be visible in the account section. In the account section here, in the edit profile page, it will visible here too. So it's up to you whether you want to enable it for registration or not. You can set it here. You can enable here, enable this field in sorting option, enable this field only in registration form. Okay, so I'm just saying that enable this field in registration form. You have other field like mobile option. I will say yes, enable this field in registration form too. you have GDPR. I think it should be only in registration form because yeah, it says this is mandatory registration form field. Okay, you don't, it will not allow you to enable option because it is already enabled for registration form. So I will just save it. Same goes for terms and condition, I think. Yeah, it is also enabled by default. Okay, then you have this website field where you, whether you want to enable it on the registration form. I will say enable it on the registration form. You have Twitter field. I don't want it to be enabled on the registration form. I will not select it. I will just save it. Everything is else is the same. So now if I refresh my uh, registration form, you see, even though we have selected all those options, but still those fields are not appearing here. It is because now you have to go to register tab here and add all those fields in the registration form. So whatever you see here, it is actually the registration form fields. Okay, and these fields that we have added here will be displayed in the account section. If I refresh now the account section tab, if I refresh it, you see all the fields here. You see them all here. So these fields are added in account section right now. They are not added in registration form. That's why it is not showing. Let me check the health. Okay, everything is good. So now I will go in the register tab again, and I want date of birth field in the registration form. I want GDPR. I want terms and condition field. I also want mobile number and website to be displayed. Let's drag them up in the top here. Okay, so GDPR and terms and condition should be the last field. Okay, so there is that. If I refresh my register form now, there you go, you see the fields appear here now. Okay, the GDPR and terms and condition fields are not appearing still, you can see here, because I think we have to set a link to those fields. So we will check them in the profile tab. In the profile tab, all the tabs that you see, you might see here right now, you don't see here the tabs because no tab has been added here. So now I will add some tab here, like I will add more information tab, I will add post tab where user can see all their posts, I will add comments tab where user can see their comments. Okay, now if I just refresh their profile page, how did it looks, let's check. Okay, so here you can see it displaying the post tab now, because this user have one post. Now if I go here in the user sorting, so this basically reflect this setting will be reflected for the members directory page of the UsersWP, and these sorting options you can customize them from this tab. Okay, let me have a quick look to this redirect, page redirect. You see all the different settings related to we'll come back to that. Okay, so in the tools section, so I think we have seen all the settings of form builder here. Yeah, form builder here. Okay, so one setting that is remaining for that we have seen that even though we have added two field GDPR and terms and condition, but those fields are not appearing here somehow. So it is because we haven't set it here. So in the registration register tab, you see select form field where it allow you to select the registration form that you want to select. So by default it is selected to default one, the default registration form, but you have an option to create multiple registration form. So that's a good thing of UsersWP, and it is all free. भोजपुरी सॉन्ग हो जाए एक. Thank you, but it is not for this stream is for UsersWP. I think we should talk about UsersWP here, not Bhojpuri song. But we'll come to that part. Okay. So, guys, we were talking about that even though we have added two field GDPR and terms and condition, but still those fields are not appearing here. Why? And we have also seen that in the register tab, by default the default register form is selected, but UsersWP provide you an option to create multiple register form. For example, in your website you are creating a website for a college or school maybe, and you want two type of users to get registered in your website. One will be teacher, one will be student, and you have two different roles, you teachers and students. Teacher can perform some part of, teacher have some privileges, student have some other privileges. In that case, if you want to divide the registration form, if you, for teacher the field may be varies, field may be different, for users the field may be different. So what you can do is you can create two different registration form here. So by default this is the registration form, but you can also create one more registration form if you just want, like I want this registration form for students, I can create it here, and then I can add all the field related to student registration form, and from here I can switch those fields. You can see by default we have this many field, but if I go for students registration form I have some limited field. Okay, and I can add more field here. So I don't want this form right now, I will just delete it. But this is for your understanding that you can create multiple registration form through UsersWP, and it is all free. So now the question is why those two fields are not appearing. So here in this default form we have this form option from where we can select or define few other settings, like this particular registration form is for subscriber role. Again, uh, this is a functionality of UsersWP that if you want to create two different registration forms, one for user role teacher, one for user role student, in that case you can create two different forms and assign the user role to it. For now this default form is for subscriber user, you can see here, but I can change it to something else, but for now just keep it subscriber. And it says what will be the registration action after user get registered, whether it will be auto approve, whether it will be auto approve and auto login, or whether it will require email activation. So by default it is auto approve, but you, if you want security in your website, you can enable user email activation. Then if user register in the website, they will have to first activate their email and then they can log into the website. Okay, so this is the setting. And in the GDPR policy page we have to select a GDPR policy page, and in the terms and condition setting we have to select the terms and condition page, but we don't have a page right now, so I'm just quickly going to create one. Volcanic gaming, I don't know volcanic gaming, uh, why you are so curious for Bhojpuri song, but I will, I will invite you in another stream sometime else, and we will sing together the Bhojpuri song, Lollipop Lagilo. Okay, so I'm just creating one page for uh, terms and condition, maybe terms and condition. Okay, I'll say terms and condition. That's it, and you can define it well, like what are the terms and condition for your website. You can define it here. I'm just keeping it simple, and now I'm going to create one more page, and this page will be for GDPR policy. Okay, so I will just click add new page. Am I creating the page? Yes, I'm creating the page. So here I will say GDPR policy, and let's copy the same thing in the content. Okay, so we are done. Now let me once refresh this page. Now I will go to the form setting again, and here I can select GDPR policy as my GDPR page and terms and condition as my terms and condition page. Let's update the setting, and if I go and refresh this registration form now, there you go guys, you see two checkbox. One is for GDPR, that is to take user consent during registration, whether you accept our GDPR policy or not, whether you accept our terms and condition or not, and these two are required field. Without accepting these two fields they cannot register. So these all the features. Okay, so we have seen everything here from this tab. Now we'll go to the tool section. In the tool section, UsersWP provide you some pre-built tools. Then you just have to run these tools. For example, there are some cases where some problem arise. In that case, you can related to maybe licensing related to UsersWP add-on specific. You don't receive a add-on update or something, or you just want to reinforce the installation, or something went wrong during when you upgraded your UsersWP plugin or something. So just for a quick fix you can run this tool at that time. Mostly running this tool will be recommended by UsersWP support. If you face any problem there, they will recommend you this option. Fix users data. So sometime it happened that some of the user data might get lost or something. You don't see it somewhere or something like that. Some situation arise like during or maybe some database upgradation things happen or something, or maybe you're using some legacy or some old version of UsersWP. In that case, if you face any issue related to data, you just have to run this tool. So it will fix all the missing data issue for you. This option is to clear transient cache. So sometime it happened that there is a simple cache in WordPress called transient cache. It's a default cache of WordPress. So if the transient cache is causing some problem, your user maybe not seeing their updated data or something like that, in that case you just have to run this tool. Dummy users testing. If you want to remove the dummy user, you can just after you've done the testing, you can just run this tool. It will automatically delete all the dummy users from your website. So this is all guys. This is all related to the UsersWP setting. In the status tab, you see it is not for you actually, it is for UsersWP support. Whenever you face some issue, they might ask you for this report, so you just click on this get report and copy it and send it to support. It is already mentioned here. In the extension section, you see all the extension of UsersWP plugin. right? You can, and basically all the add-ons you see, like integration with Mailster, group add-on, private message add-on through which user can send private message to each other, real-time notification add-on, front-end post, verified user badge or something. We will discuss this all these things, all these add-on in future videos of our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, then you can subscribe it now and hit the bell icon to stay updated. So now let's talk about, we have seen all the settings of UsersWP. Now let's talk about menus. So if I go to appearance and click on menus, in the menus tab we have a separate section for UsersWP related menus. You see here, UsersWP related menu, and these menus, which is under login, these menus will appear only to the logged in user. Hence here in the front end, when I'm logged in, you see this account and profile link, but when I'm not logged in, when I'm not logged in, you don't see those, you don't see those menu here. So this is all handled by UsersWP. So I'll just quickly rearrange it in a better way maybe. So what I will do is I will select my profile, my account. I will select logout to be under the my profile tab, and I will rename it to my profile. Okay, and we have account tab, login tab. Let's add change profile to change password. Okay, so there we go. Let's add it here. We call it my account, and we call this link my profile, or yeah, my profile is good, or maybe profile is okay. And then we have this register login link. I will call it let's let's create separate tab for them. I think it's okay. So if I just save this menu, and if I just refresh this menu in the front end, so this is how it looks. See, for the users, they can go to my account page, they will be on this page, they can change their password from here, they can do the notification thing, they can set their privacy, hide their profile from the user listing page. So if they don't want their profile to be displayed here, they can hide it from here. They have this option. In the profile tab, they see their profile, and they have an option to upload an image here to as a cover image. Let me upload a cover image. um, okay, let's add a profile picture. That's okay. Okay, so this is how it looks. And if somebody checking my profile, they will see it like this. Okay, it's Naveen. Let's click on it profile. Okay, this is his profile, and here they will see all the tabs related to me. They can read all the posts created by me and they can see other information, but for now I haven't added any other option till now. Let me quickly add one comment here to see how the comment tab looks. You see now I added a comment. If I click on the tab, you see the comment tab now, and in the comment tab user can read all the comments added by me. So in this video guys, this is how we can set up UsersWP. You have seen, and you have also seen with me. Let me check the health. Okay, yeah, we are good. Okay, so in this video you have seen how UsersWP plugin works and what are the different settings that UsersWP plugin provide. And we have also seen how you can customize these pages. Basically you have seen that UsersWP provide you shortcodes, and you can use those shortcode to customize different pages of or related to UsersWP. You can customize profile page, register page, login page, anything you want to customize, you can customize them from here. We have also seen other setting of UsersWP like email setting, import export setting, the different tools, and you've seen like how the register and login functionality of UsersWP work. Okay, so now let me quickly add a user through this functionality. So I say my username is one Naveen Giri. Password should be you see here it displaying me whether this password is weak or strong. If I type wrong password, okay, if I type wrong password, you see here it giving me error. If I type wrong password, you see mismatch, it says. So pretty good. um, so you see I'm not selecting these two options. If I like to create, it gives me a checkbox that is you must select these options. Okay, once I select it, it says account is successfully created and it redirect me to the admin profile. Okay, it redirect me to the last page I'm logged in with. Okay, so now I will have to log in here. As I log in, if I go to my profile, this is my profile. I go to my account tab, and from here, from the privacy, if I now check the users page, the member directory page, do I see my entry here somewhere? No. Let me search Naveen. Okay, you see my entries here, but if I just click on hide my profile from the user listing page, if I just refresh it now, there is no Naveen. I'm excluded. Okay, so this is how it works. I hope you learned something new today about UsersWP plugin, and this plugin is it is very important when you are creating a directory site using geo directory, because you have seen maybe while setting up geo directory you have seen that geo directory recommend this plugin for user profile management. So this is one of my localhost site for UsersWP, for geo directory. And if I don't go for the don't just look at to the setup right now, it is totally mesh. But if I check my profile page, this is very important and plays a very important role when you are creating a directory site using geo directory. Then you see in the my profile page, I can see all the listing that I have added as favorite. I can see all the listings that are created by me, and I have an option to edit or delete those listings from here. So this again, I'm saying that this plugin is awesome if you want to create, or if you want user profile, account, register, or login kind of functionality in your website. Then it is a lightweight plugin, totally free for some instance. If you want to just create a profile, user profile, login, registration, it is free. The good thing about this website, this plugin, is that you can extend it to be a social network. You can extend your website through this plugin. You can extend this website as a social network platform if you use the add-on of UsersWP. So don't forget to check out this plugin. And if you have any question, you can also ask me in the comment section of this live stream or any of our videos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next video sometime. And hope so you guys will connect us in the future live stream of this channel. Thank you so much. Have a good day.